Hey everybody, I'm going to be doing a quick video on what I'll be feeding the puppies. They are 7 weeks now. So let me walk you through it. This is just my way of feeding them. So I only feed them this once a day. And I cut up some chuck roast. You get it anywhere at your grocery stores. I cut it up into small little cube pieces just for evenly distribution of heat when they cook. So what I do is I boil them. Here we are. So I already got my heat on. Just gonna wait for it to boil. And one thing that I add, several things that I add to along with the beef is some oats. Just a small amount. You don't want to overfeed them with oats. These are raw oats. And then this Muscle Bullies Puppy Naturals. It's just an additive to give them a little extra vitamins and protein. It has 23 nutrients, 32% protein, 40% health fat. Alongside with this, I also add some goat cheese. You can pick that up at your grocery store as well. It is a little bit expensive, but I don't mind. Or boiling. So now I'm gonna put it into a meat processor. It just grinds up the meat a lot easier for the dogs to chew up. The reason you want to cook your meat, I'm going to pour some of the water out. The reason you want to cook your meat, puppies are kind of young, their immune system isn't all that great, so you want to kill anything that might be harmful to them, so that's the reason behind boiling it. Now if your puppy or dog is slightly underweight, this is a good way to put some weight on them. The broth from the actual cooking, you can add it to it. It'll give them a little extra fat for them. But you don't want to add too much and make them overweight. But at this point, they're puppies, so you want to put on some good weight on them. So I tend to put a little bit of the broth in there, and then it just makes the meat a little bit more moist instead of being all dry. There we go. It's going to be a little loud. And I just pulse it. And I forgot to put the blade in there. I cut it up enough to where the meat is minced, but not pureed. Alright, I'll let that rest for a little bit. In the meantime, what I do is I also add egg yolks. I add 2 egg yolks to the mix. And I save the egg whites for myself. So I separate it. There's one. And 2. Alright. And I add it all in here. And like I said, I only feed them the meat once a day. In the morning and in the evening, I feed them kibble with goat's milk. And I'll probably do a video on that one, show you how I do it. Alright, so this is for 4 puppies. And like I said, they're 7 weeks old now. Alright, so I add the Puppy Naturals, just some extra nutrients they get. Now you don't have to add this if you don't want to, but just a little extra. And it has worked for me. What I've been doing, add 2 scoops. I weighed the puppies last Friday, and I weighed them again today. And they've gained, the females have gained 1 pound. And the male gained 2 pounds. So they're looking real good, and I'll show you in a minute. So I'll mix this all together. Make sure I get it all evenly distributed. And they love this stuff. Alright, it's still a little warm, a little hot, so I'll spray it out, let it cool off a little bit. In the meantime, I'll add some oats. This is to help with the digestive system. Just a slight sprinkle. Mix that all in there again. Alright. And I just like to add it towards the center, just makes it easier for them to eat it, but trust me, they'll dig around for the food. And goat cheese on top to top it off. Like I say, you don't have to add it. I just like to give them a little extra. If you can find this for cheap, that'd be great. This was like $3 for what, like 4 ounces? Yeah, $3.50. All right. Now to feed it to the puppies. They're gonna tear it up. I don't like to feed them inside the wellping box because they get all the wood chips in it and then start eating it. And watch them tear it up. it's all gone. And to help them wash it down, I kind of give them some goat's milk meal replacer, and I'll show you the formula that I make for that one. I poured in about 1.5 cups. The male likes to push around, won't let the others eat. And that's about it. That's their meal for once in the evening, or I'm sorry, in the afternoon. And like I said, I feed them 3 times a day, one in the morning, the afternoon, and evening. And I'll make a video on the meals that I do for them in the morning and the evening time.